backdrops for a mixed martial arts live event, the Miss Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. And you remember when we finally got here in 2016, we've been showing up strong ever since.
Because every time you go to MSG, you should come with a big event. This is a phenomenal arena. It's a fantastic fight environment. New York City, baby, the city of dreams. Great punch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the Jones.
Misses with the right hand. Just misses with that one. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi. Left punch is clean, followed by a right. Oh! Just out of range with that right hand. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming. Big kick.
Straight right hand now, just misses.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow!
Oh, nice high kick.
Man, these guys are flowing back and forth. Just missed with the left there. Nice punch by Choi. Oh, now he's got the Thai plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potential?
Nice.
Oh, there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he was already off his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up with it.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and toss your tough. Nice move to punch.
Oh, eats a knee. .30 seconds now to go in the round.
Real nice body kick land.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's gonna do to stay in this fight.
And what a round! All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be confused.
Second round underway.
Take more of these leg kicks. You will not be able to be very active. Beautiful body kick. Nice punch lands over the top.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active. Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt. He's hurt bad. Sneaky head kick.
Punch coming, it's blocked. Effective punch there by Choi. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a big knee.
He's on top of him looking for a finish.
Nice hammer fist. And really starting to make these shots count. Back to the feet.
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go take
he'd be wise to get those hands up. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to... The strike lands there, but doesn't do a ton of damage because the fighter's cooked. Oh, he might be out.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Very powerful, very explosive. Oh, got it! He got
Making all these shots count. Back to the feet now.
Big kick land.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Beautiful punch.
Whoa! Oh, massive diving punch. Flush to the head.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Some replays now, certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout.
Coming up next, it's a lightweight bout between Jake Matthews and Nick Lentz. Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, a lot of the UFC's best have gotten that opportunity.
Absolutely, JJ. And when you grow up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream to headline MSG and fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. I got that honor, and I can almost feel the ghost of Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, all those great fights those guys had at MSG. I felt as if on that night that I retained my championship, I became part of that fraternity. The greatest heavyweight fighters to ever step foot to Madison Square Garden. It was an honor and a pleasure, and it felt amazing to join.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. And potentially a critical takedown here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
And they separate. Lentz gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Right hand on point. Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
And he caught the bat as it, well, just like he drew up with us on Thursday. Catches the kick, counters beautifully with the takedown.
He did a great job countering with that nice takedown. Great fight IQ, seeing that kick coming and turning it into his offense.
Oh, nice punch there by Lentz.
great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Single collar tie now.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Goes upstairs for an elbow. Takedown by Lentz. And it is vintage Nick Lentz. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
Relax. Slow that heart rate down. It's okay. We expected this type of fight. We trained for this. Get bloody. You ready? You ready?
All right, round two. Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. While he continues to find the openings tonight, beautiful connection with the punch there.
Accuracy at its best. Oh, he hurt belly jab.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, being active. Fantastic timing.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Wow, well, the strike lands there.
It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. Gotta be careful, armbar. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one is the right.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to man. Now he's got to move here, and that's going to do it.
Unbelievable.
All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Sugar Sean O'Malley and Tim Elliott.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We're going to see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in the UFC division.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start thinking about striking. Big punch lands.
Oh! He's out!
He's done. He's done.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight. So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time. Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. Going to be very interesting to see how this plays out stylistically because both women can truly do it all.
This is a very close fight. Very competitive fight. Both of these young women are so well-rounded that you can't find an advantage for either fighter. I'm so excited I can barely stay in my seat.
Good series of strikes by her there. She is staying wicked busy tonight.
Very busy, but also super accurate. She is on point.
Oh, look at her connecting with yet another uppercut there. She has found her rhythm. She has found her flow state. And defensively, the other fighters will have to adjust to this fight's convincing.
She's got to stop anticipating straight because she is splitting her guard every time looking uppercut, whether it's
Whoa!
You can never. No.
Her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in, so making the strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count. Very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Renault's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success with this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different...
Do you believe it? Oh, and there comes the stoppage.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big knockout win for her here tonight. Let's get it to... Coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup.
Ready.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a boxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. It's a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to... He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going early.
Look for him to circle on the outside. Use that low jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms.
Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Espargaro, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up, so fast.
Takedown attempt is good. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Nice kick.
Right hand upstairs. Just out of the range with that right hand.
That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups.
Big head kick land.
Well placed with the kick.
Nice inside. Right. Nice.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish. Fantastic takedown.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
And he's out. Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. 30 seconds now to go. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Coming up next, we get to a flyweight tilt between Louis Smolka and Juicy A. Formiga.
You ready? You ready?
Well, every time we walk into this here Madison Square Garden, I think I will always think about you in 2017. It was UFC 217 championship triple header.
It was the most insane night of fighting ever. This is scary. Cody Garbrandt got knocked out by TJ Dillashaw. Then Rose Namajunas knocked out Joanna Jacek, and we absolutely went crazy. One of the greatest pictures of announcers in sports history. It was all three of us, and we looked like that poster with the monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It was crazy. What a phenomenal night in a great arena.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
And he landed the right hand there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
32 total strikes have now landed for the Brazilian Jussier Formiga.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
They continue to exchange. Well, he's the taller fighter and able to land a knee to the body with relative ease there. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Oh, nice combination of strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent, not unlike Muhammad Ali over Sonny Liston.
Oh, that's a good reference. If you're standing and your opponent's on the ground, you're doing really good work.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now, the ground and pound starts.
Well, man, has he come out with a point to prove tonight. Aggressive right out of the chute and really has landed at a pretty high clip here in this first round. Technical, but also aggressive and accurate. A very good start for him here tonight. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Effective punch there by Formiga.
Over and over, he's landing a big body. Look at him gain his shin right through the opponent's elbow.
Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. Oh, nice jab by him there, and I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a Pez dispenser.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind him. Boom! Body kick right there, landed perfect.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active, the cardio, the push, the pace, and the pressure he fought with. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can maintain this over 15 minutes. Oh, big punch land.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Formiga. Man, he's timed his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it. Oh,
Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do?
Formiga's just trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show.
Oh, wow, oh!
And he's out. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Smoke. And they both stand up.
Ooh, big shot lands. Yes, they heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, man, that's a nice kick right there.
He's doing a great job of landing that kick over and over again. Oh, nice right hand, John.
Smoke has got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. That was something. Nice strike.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, and here's the toss. DC will see if they can capitalize from there.
That's the way that he took the underhook, stepped all the way across, and hit that hip toss.
30 seconds to go in round 2. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can win.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so it was all about the liver kicks and the body attack in that previous round. DC, the highlight.
The liver kick is a nasty kick because it only takes one to land in the perfect spot, and it will shut your body down completely. You won't be able to stand. You won't be able to fight. All you want to do is exit the octagon. He better get his elbow down, or his opponent's going to continue to take advantage of that weakness.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the upper.
He gets the takedown. Nice hammer fist. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. Now he's going to attack the triangle choke here.
Posturing up now.
Oh, man, that was slick.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Fist here by Smolka. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold. It's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely.
Reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the positions. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
90 seconds to go on our 3rd and final round. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. DC didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point. Ooh, what a punch.
Smoke is all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is going to hurt something fierce tomorrow.
Look at him drive his shin on the body with that body.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Let's look back at some of the action. DC, they go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 9-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, GCA Bermuda!
Well, he did not get the finish that... It is a women's 115-pound matchup between Michelle Waterson and Felice Herrig.
Ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong, and we've been omnipresent.
Stop the kick before in. If you're gonna say you're welcome in MSG, the UFC is coming. And every time we have gone there, we have brought a phenomenal fight card and some of the biggest moments in UFC history. And now the next Nick will never. I'm a taper.
Nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture. Unable to. Herrig's looking for that arm triangle. Nicely done. Back to the feet now.
Nice job of hiding that head kick. Another clinch position.
Ooh, beautiful connection by her on that punch.
She's so fast.
Timing her shot tonight. See you here tonight, DC.
She's doing a great job. But not only being active, she is so great timing in that move.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet.
Big kick lands.
Herrig gets in the clinch yet again. So just over 20 total strikes that have now landed for the karate hottie Michelle Waterson. Well, it's what a strike. Still stands.
She's still standing. Got to get up and send the opportunity. Punch in the face so that she can evade her opponent from finishing. That's a big strike right there.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 1.
Big head kick lands.
Spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. Man, her striking looks clean tonight. Timing on point.
Her timing on point. Her accuracy's on point. She's very busy. She's in a good flow.
Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh, perfect head kick there.
Both landed.
Waterson going for the head kick here, but she misses. Telegraph that strike.
Head kick. Oh, big elbow. Ooh, what a punch.
And she's back in the clinch.
There we go.
Gets up again here, but Urton.
Oh!
Big knee to the body. All right, so a standing ovation from this capacity crowd after that round. A huge knockdown there in the middle of the round. Got to have her feeling pretty good here as she goes to the stool.
Back and forth up to that point, but she eventually found the shot that put her opponent on her backside. But how about the toughness of the opponent to get up off the floor and finish that round? Let's see how she approaches the next round.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2. Michelle Waterson and Felice Lil Bulldog. Combination lands for her there. She would seem to be in the zone. Is that something you feel as a fighter?
I like that, yes. She's in the zone. Everything that she throws seems to be finding its target.
Well, she's landed some good shots, but kind of point fighting a little bit, right? Nothing in terms of combinations.
And that's the problem. When you start point fighting and you're jabbing and it's landing, if your opponent's landing more dominant strikes, you run the risk of the judge scoring for them.
Right.
Get in there, stick your nose in the fight. Don't be afraid to get a little bit dirty.
69 total strikes that have now landed for the karate hottie Michelle Waters. And connecting at a pretty good rate, DC. 60% accuracy thus far against Felice Herrig. Back and forth we go. Nice kick landed there by Waters.
Real quick leg kick.
Man, it's hard to remember her kicking game being on this.
Nice entry, gives her finish directly.
Well, she did not miss a single grab. Herrig's looking for that arm triangle now.
Last triangle, last triangle.
Nicely done. Both fighters back to their feet now. Changes her stance yet again. Now she switches her stance again. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant.
She's still standing.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to score.
Oh!
She can't take punches now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, goes to the spinning kick now, but she misses.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Oh!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight. That one landed clean.
So she holds on to her here, not has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the rewards of her hard work.
Watterson gets in the gun and again.
Great takedown.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transition movement. Her ability is unmatched.
All right, she is all smiles as she makes her way back to the stool. DC, a lot of good action there in the previous round, particularly that head kick knockdown. Talk us through it.
She's a really good striker. She does everything so technically on her feet. So you knew when you were watching her land so many strikes low, eventually she would go high, and she did, and got that big knockdown that really did determine this round.
Really impressive. She's lost there against you.
So here we go, 5 minutes remain in the fight. Shot is blocked there by Herrig.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fights tonight at me.
You can never know what you're doing.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Her ground and pound is downright scary, in constant pursuit of the finish. Might get it here.
She does a really good job of throwing punches with intent. She never just throws just to be throwing. Every punch is meant to land. Every punch is meant to start a finish.
When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. Herrig's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight.
Well, she's able to get up, but she is officially on wobbly legs. 131 total strikes that have been outstanding job by her there to change levels and get this fight to the ground. What do you guys call that, an ankle pick?
I mean, that's an ankle pick. There's a lot that goes into it. For her to execute it in a fight, amazing.
Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to put half guard on yourself.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submission to get back to your feet.
Waterson's able to transition back to side control now. While her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end, the ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing it over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
Waterson's got the full mount. Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, and she really put it all together on the feet as we show you some of the highlights from the fight.
It's all come full circle for this young lady. She said on Thursday that we would see a better version of her than we did the last time she was in the octagon. I will take that a step further and say that this is the best we've ever seen. She should win a pretty clear decision.
All right, it looks like the official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buffer.
All three judges score the contest 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Karate Hachi, Michelle Waterson.
Well, you Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between the Black Beast, Derek Lewis, and Alexander Volkov.
You ready?
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a clear weakness on either side of the ring.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are involved.
Oh, he might be out. And he comes through with a big knee. These guys throwing early. Oh, beautiful knee to the body by him there. Again, we talked off the top about his size advantage, and he put it to good use there.
Big punch man.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing.
Liver shot lands. Oh, this fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched blood.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 38 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Derek the Black Beast Lewis.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division encounter.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed right there. Oh, he got devoted to the target very quickly. Big leg kick land.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. That's a crippling shot there. Oh! And with authority, goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Nice punch landed on top.
Oh, that's a big right hand from Dominic Reyes. We talk so much about his kicks. Don't sleep on those hands.
Don't sleep on the hand. He put Chris Weidman out with his hands. Chris Weidman is one of the greatest middleweights of all time. But Dominic Reyes got him out of there in one round.
So just over 20 total strikes have found the mark for Dominic Reyes. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Landed that left hook. Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, nice knee to the head for him there. OSP gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Double leg takedown lands. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on him.
Nice offense from the bottom. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by St. Cruz. Round 2 is next. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risks. What a fantastic round.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round 1, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number 1.
St. Cruz gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Gotta shore up the defense here, though. Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. So we call on the numbers here, DC. 55 total strikes have landed for the devastating. Oh, nice job to prevent the takedown and strike to his feet.
Beautiful kick. That right hand hurt him a little bit. Real sneaky body kick. straight punch lands.
Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking piece.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
Got the single collar tie.
Good punch lands.
That knee might have landed there. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Just misses with the jab.
Nice kick. Caught that kick there.
Well, that left hand. He's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Saji Jonaki see a lot of options at his disposal from here. Solid strike on the ground. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is the opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations. He's very tricky when he throws that body.
And now he rips the body. What a shot to the body. His opponent
He's trying to give him the poke space, but he's hurt very, very bad.
And that's the end of round number two. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 rounds.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
Last round there, do not let this go to the judges. You've got to have faith in your strength.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
Leg.
Oh, he might be. Knee to the body. Back to his feet. Oh, big left.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds it out. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad now. He's got to press it. He's got to go take that finish down now.
There DC, and one more of those he might get.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
The numbers here, stat punch counters have been busy tonight. His best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moment, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Now we... is a lightweight bout between Tony Ferguson and Anthony Showtime Pettis.
Ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go. Anthony Showtime Pettis versus El Cucuy Tony Ferguson. Round one is underway, and Tony not a guy that gives you a whole lot of time to feel comfortable in there.
No, Tony's going to get right in your face. He's going to make you start working. He's going to start grabbing, elbowing, and punching you. Notice that every time Tony Ferguson fights, there's a lot of blood because he's so nasty with those elbows.
I still haven't washed my dress shirt in the UFC.
It really is. It really is a keepsake.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very distant.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Beautiful strike.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for El Cucuy Tony Ferguson. And he is back up to his feet. Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. Oh, nice offering there by Tony Ferguson. We'll see if he can follow it up here, Chance.
I mean, he usually does. He does not let guys off the hook. Tony Ferguson is a guy that has a killer's mindset. When he gets you hurt, he's looking to pin. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves it. Don't finish his fight.
Huge shot there. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active. Good punch.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie, and they separate. Tags him with a flush left. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Pettis. Head kick there, blocked by Ferguson. Oh, tags him with that money left again. So he's really starting to put together some significant... Oh, DC, would you look at this? The Imanari roll out of nowhere. And now right into a heel hook transition. His opponent has been rendered defensive here. Let's see if he can survive. And he's out. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Ferguson. Final seconds here. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round. And at some point, these are going to really start to take effect.
They do start to take effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick. And watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
Beautiful job with the ankle kick to get him down. Now we'll see where he chooses to go from here.
Got the ankle kick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC.
Nice stick to the body. Way to mix up the part.
Oh, nice technique to land that kick. The fight stats plenty more where that came from, but thus far 60 total strikes have now landed for Tony Ferguson. Well, and anytime you're above 50%, you got to feel pretty good about that landing. The fight thus far, how's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
And both are... Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big knee to the body! who he gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together.
That one appeared to stun him.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
This is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Ferguson. He can truly do it all.
You like that left hand. He did a great job securing that exit, but he did not react to it.
And just like that, back to his standing position. We'll see who has the advantage.
Oh, look at him coming in. And that'll do it. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tony Ferguson!
Coming up next, it's a lightweight championship fight between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor.
Ready.
All right, so the rematch is upon us. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Gotta think both sides might change some things up here in advance of this section.
You have to make adjustments if you're going to be successful in a rematch. No two fights are the same, so you have to approach it as if you guys have never fought before. I know the Nurmagomedov camp has made adjustments.
Oh, strong punch there by Nurmagomedov. Well, he's connected on a few hooks so far here in the round, and there it is again. So every time he goes back to the well with that hook, he seems to find each other.
He does a great job of finding the placement on that shot. It is a great weapon to have.
Continues with the leg kick. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one.
He is throwing his entire hip into these body shots. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Nurmagomedov has got full mount now. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground, too.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. It's the elbow there.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Oh, big elbow.
Conor McGregor getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Good series of elbows by him there. It's almost like he's ambidextrous when it comes to throwing these elbows.
There is no strike in fighting that can really damage your opponent as much as an elbow. He understands that. He's throwing them over and over. Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success. And you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern-day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this one.
No, and he does it the old school way, right? Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up.
Right.
Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees. He'll take you next to choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz. They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound. This guy shows that same exact type of footwork.
72 total strikes and now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Well, a lot of power shots tonight, but still very accurate. 69% of the strikes have landed against Conor McGregor. Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC.
He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to... The biggest shot he's landed all night. A massive uppercut.
Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking team.
He got it done with his striking team.
All right, so a high-amplitude double-leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised. Just over two, again going for the takedown, and once again able to get it.
It's because he does such a phenomenal job of timing his entries. Truly, truly inspiring to watch.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Fighters back to their feet here. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio. The ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, he's got the feet on the hips now, DC, in a pretty good position to get out, I would think, if he so chooses.
Absolutely. This is the ideal position for escaping. Now, you're not going to get a submission off or anything with his double leg shot.
Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this round. Previous round, it was all him just taking his opponents down. Really? Oh, big left hook there. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Oh, nice combination here on the feet. That'll set up the takedown. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by McGregor. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not fun. It's not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or what a
145 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And essentially landing on 7 of every 10 attempts, 71% unofficially accuracy rate thus far against Conor McGregor. All right, side control now. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Ooh. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Man, isn't it fun to watch this kid work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need to control. Oh, that's choked.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, and see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Yeah, he mixed it all up.
All right, what do you think?
Great timing on that double leg.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and
he's going to try to fall off to the side and pull his opponent up on top of him. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there is the man they are all chasing at 155 pounds, the undisputed UFC lightweight champion. And how about the way he got it done tonight? A spectacular submission to finish the job.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes of round number 4. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke. And still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world,
Well, many argue it's the UFC's toughest weight class. It's one of the more difficult belts to defend, but he certainly did just that here tonight. Congratulations to the undisputed UFC lightweight champion, your winner by submission. And now all that's left to do is to celebrate with the corner. Big finish and a big result here tonight.